Hey fam, recap of week 13 in my competition prep diaries. What the hell? We are officially more weeks into prep than I've got weeks left until first show. What? It feels like I just started, in all honesty. But anyway, week 13. This week started on the 22nd of June. We entered that week at 60.4 and did dip into the 59, like mid 59s. 59.4 was my lowest of the week. But then towards the end of the week, my weight had plateaued and just has been stubborn. So I hit 59.4 the very next day. I was back up 500 grams to 60.1. Then we sat at 60.1, 60.2, 60.1, 60.1. And yeah, that's how that's going. I feel like in my photos look a little bit leaner and do feel like I'm leaner, but scales have just been dogs. So that is what it is. Not that I'm stressed at all, but it's just one of those annoying things. When you've got a timeline, you want things to keep moving. But nevertheless, I'm feeling great. Last week, or in week 13, should I say, Ash finally got home. That was last week, wasn't it? Yeah, surely. Yeah, it was. So Ash got home from Sydney, so he's back, which is good. It was sort of weird getting used to having him back here again because I was, just doing my own thing and working way later. And that was the thing that I did notice. My sleep was so tanked because not only was he not here, but I was working later or like doing stuff on my computer way later than I normally would, which I obviously spoke to Rob about in your check-ins. If you've got a coach, you should tell them about everything, or most things. And I wasn't getting to sleep. My mind was like a literal war zone. I was trying to go to sleep because I was thinking about all the things I had to do the next day because I was working until like 10 o'clock at night, or maybe like 9 o'clock at night, and my mind just wouldn't switch off. So since he's been back, I've stopped doing that, and surprise, surprise, my sleep has been much better. But yeah, that he got back, I stopped doing that, and yeah, like it was a normal week of training again. I finished off my last block of the training block I was on. I was so freaking sick of it, like by the end. Like I only have training blocks for 4 weeks and then they change up. Like it's the same movement patterns but in a different way, and I'm excited when there's a new one. But there was just so many brutal ones in there, and this new training block that I've kicked off this week is just a bit kinder. Like he's pulled some sets back and just made them less taxing, which I feel like I needed a little bit. I was getting a bit like, oh, can't be fun. Anyway, that is just part of it. We have to do it even if we don't want to. But I think I got sidetracked. Yeah, while Ash was away, I was not only working later, but my food was, I was eating very boring. Like I was just eating the same things all the time, which breakfast has not changed this whole prep. It's still oats with berries and protein powder and peanut butter. Like that, I will die on that hill. That is what I'll have. But lunches and dinners, like I did pulled chicken like 2 weeks in a row. I've given it a break like this week. But yeah, that's what I was having all while he was away, with just salad and potato because it slapped. And what else did I do? What else did I get up to that week? Oh yeah, so awkward. I don't like, it's weird. I hate being at home all the time, but then in prep sometimes it's easier to have stuff at home to do. Like for example, my step pad. I don't have to go out for a walk and use it and do my steps at the same, and do my work at the same time as my steps. And my posing, I was finding that going to the gym, doing my warm-up, doing my training session, doing my cardio, by the time, I needed to do posing, I was sick of being there, and I was like fretting about the other stuff that I had to do during the day. So I solved my own problem. I bought a mirror from Bunnings. Now, I did do like an independent white girl thing and go and get it myself. When I got it home, I opened it up and it had a big crack through the middle. So whether or not it really should have fitted in my Range Rover, I don't know. But anyway, I rang them up and I was like, look, this is broken. And they were like bunnos, bless them. They literally picked it up the next day and a new one was delivered the next day. So I can't fault them for that. So I now have my own big mirror in the garage because I have nowhere else to put it. And that's where I do my posing now. So I solved my own problem. I pose from home now in the garage because I don't want to scratch the tiles with my shoes. But that was something that I did last week. Yeah, that week. It was last week. and that has been a game changer. But the rest of the week, after Ash got home, we had a bit of a wholesome weekend, I think. What did we do? Oh, yeah. So, what did I do? Sorry, my mind's mud because I've just done like 2 of these back to back because I had been slack. Sue me. Through the week, I went for a walk with Bray and Liam and Murph and Odie, a little rat. If you can see, he's over there sleeping in the chair. So we went for a walk one day, and then Friday, I think that was Thursday, and then Friday, or maybe it was Wednesday. No, I think it was Friday anyway. And then Friday, Soph and the same crew, we all went for a walk again. So I pulled myself out of the house. I was like a hermit for 2 weeks. I didn't really go anywhere. And then over the weekend, on Saturday, I did my normal shizzle, went and trained, got everything ticked off. And then I cleaned my comp bikini. I cleaned my 2024 comp bikini that still had tan on it, which it came out really well. I was surprised. I thought, oh, this tan's going to stain it because it's been on it for 2 years. But it didn't, so that's looking slay. And then Ash and I spent the day. I did some like home admin life stuff, and then we went and did darts, lol, just for something different, and then come home, had pizzas for dinner as per homemade pizzas. They're like my toxic addiction. Maybe we had homemade burgers, I can't remember. And then Sunday was just a reset day. But what I have been doing the last 2 weeks is trying to like sort out my life in terms of like my competing life. So this is probably more for this week's check-in, but I don't even care. So I messaged Rob this week in my check-in. I was like, I don't know if I'm going to be ready for NZ. Like a little bit of doubt. I'm like, I look better already than I did at this point last prep, but it's just, you pull yourself apart. Anyway, so he's like, you're going to be fine. Like, it's going to be fine. So I have been looking for 2 bikinis because I'm having one made by Stepanka. I'm sorry, I did this last time. So one is being made as we speak. I sent my measurements off this week, and that one I'll wear for Worlds. NZ and Thailand are the other 2 that I want to do. I thought, he's doing 3 a bit extra. And I thought, you know what? I don't know if I'll ever compete again. Like, who knows? The last 3 years of my life have been committed to bodybuilding. And it is a very selfish sport. And it takes a lot. It takes, I can't just go and train at a gym socially. I have to do what's on my plan. I can't. There's lots, I love it, but I don't know if I'll do it again. So why not go all out and just do, the 3 shows that suit me the best, which are those. So I've organised, obviously, having 1 bikini made. I cannot justify having 3 made. Like, since I competed last time, the price of bikinis has definitely gone up, which I get it. Everything's going up. But just for a bit of context, for one day, it's, ballpark of the price that someone would pay for coaching for like 6 months. So they're very expensive, depending on the service and who you're with, whatever. But I'm pretty sure with taxes and stuff, the one I'm having made, I can't remember quite off the top of my head. I think without like the GST and stuff that's put on top, I feel like it's like $2,900, and that's just for one. So I'm refused to spend that much to have 3 made. So fair if you want to, but last time I went all out. Like, the comp probably cost me 20 grand last time. I only did 1 show. So I'm doing 3. I need to be a bit smarter. So I will be hiring and or buying my other 2 bikinis secondhand. And honestly, I don't even care about that because they're going to look slay. So I have teed up 1 other bikini that I'm hiring off someone. And I just need to figure out the 3rd one. So that's where we're at with all of that. I haven't booked my flights or anything yet. I'm looking into it. I've started looking, and I need to start looking at booking makeup and hair and all that fun stuff as well. But yeah, that's where we're at with all of that. The admin side of it is just the bane of my existence. But anyways, we love it. I'll be depressed when it's over, like I was last time. So I need to enjoy it while I'm in the moment. But that's pretty well the update. I've been getting my life together now that we're officially like 12 weeks out, or actually now 11 weeks out from my first show. And I think I don't know, Thailand must be like 15 weeks out, I think. So, yeah, I've still got ages, but I know how quickly the last 12 weeks went last time. So it'll be like flash and I'll be doing like, oh my God, I'm 1 week out, which is scary. So I'm getting my shit sorted. Yeah. Going forward, the next few weeks, what have I got on? I'm getting my hair extensions put in, which will be exciting. I felt like such a diva when I got them in last time, so I'm looking forward to that again. Not that my hair's actually sort of thriving. It looks dead because I haven't washed it, but it's actually like grown, and when it's straightened, it looks really long now. If you knew me back in the day, I had a mullet. Like, I also was bleach blonde when I was 18. I want to talk about it. Anyone that knew me, you don't know me now. And that was heinous. I should try and find a photo. The blonde hair and braces. That's actually when Ash and I first met. I was like, what were you doing? I was literally blonde hair and braces. Doesn't suit me at all. Anyway, I'm just rambling now. But that's pretty well the recap of the week. Nothing else has changed. Food stayed the same. Training's been the same. And yeah, we're just doing what needs to be done at the end of the day. Okay, that's recap week 13. I will talk with you soon. Make sure you subscribe because I'm trying to do these weekly and I have to date. So yeah, talk to you soon. Catch a Queenie.